HTV family, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. Yes, this is my preview video for the game where our Papua New Guinea Kumuls are taking over Fiji Bati. So again, in saying that, I say you're right, as well as Pula Vinaka. And in saying that, I'm ready for it. So DJ, hit that intro, bro. Alright guys, here we go. PNG versus Fiji. What I'm be doing, guys, is getting through the squads, going my thoughts on the squads, 5 players to watch, predictions, and a conclusion. Yeah, but before I do, some fast facts. So the first game they played each other in was in 1993. That's insane to think about that, seriously. 1993. Their last game they played was 2019. They played 11 games. So far, PNG have won 4. Fiji winning 7. Yes, this will be their 12th game, and I'm looking forward to it. PNG squad. So fullback is Alex Johnston. The wingers are Robert Derby as well as Terry Wapi. And the centres are David Mead as well as Justin Olam. David Mead will be the captain, and FYI as well for you guys, this will be his last game in a PNG jersey. So again, a bittersweet occasion, but again for a man who's been very strong for the PNG team as well. Kudos as well for a great career for PNG. The halves are Kale Labert as well as Lachlan Lamb, and the props are Epul Kapanias as well as Sylvester Namo, and the hooker is Ratovo Puara. The second rows are Dan Russell as well as Nixon Putt, and the lock is Jacob Alec. At the bench you have Liam Horn, Emmanuel Wayne, Mackenzie Yeh, Dilbert Isaac, as well as and the 18th man, Junior Rop. For the Fiji Bati squad, at fullback you got Sunia Turuva, and the wings you got Mikaele Lavarawa as well as Micah Sivo, and the centres you have Semi Valeme as well as Waka Blake. In the halves you see Kevin Naikama as well as Nautua Masima, and the props you have Joseph Ratuvaka Serivalu as well as Tui Kamikamika, and the 9 you have at the hooker, you have Benoni Tangituimua. In the second rows you have William Mikikau as well as Daniela Sadrugu, and the lock you have Tane Mill. The bench you see Isaac Lumelume, Pio Seki, Lamar Manu Leo Levave as well as Kalen Miller, and the 18th man is Ralulu Nasoki. For the squad here is one of my subscribers sort of mentioned to me, and I think they eloquently put it such that for PNG their reputation precedes them. I guess we can collectively know with the PNG team, it doesn't matter who's playing for them. You just know when they're playing, somebody going to get hurt. Somebody going to get hurt. You know what I mean? They're so ferocious. They're much like pawns to me, if I could use an analogy, so to speak. And I don't mean this in an offensive way, but they're like pawns in the sense that they'll take the first hit. You know what I mean? Just barrage after barrage. You know, you want to try and eliminate them straight away, but when you don't, watch out because they can definitely go for the king there. And that's how I sort of describe and view PNG. As for Fiji, in my opinion, probably got the best backline out of the Pacific, honestly, to be honest with you guys. Mikaele Ravalawa, Micah Sivo, Vale May, Sunia Turuva. Just these big names, but yet, in my opinion as well, solid, crafty players. Oh man, I love watching Fiji play. I just get that excitement, especially when they're just running amok, you know, that flair as well. But back to PNG as well. Like I said, David Mead, again, the likes of Dan Russell, Lachlan Lamb as well. We all know what he can do. Alex Johnston, need I remind you, you know what I mean? Just how good he is, how crucial he is. Try-scoring machine. And then you got Justin Olam. He is going to be a house on fire. You know what I mean? You're not going to want to mess with him. But again, both these squads, I like it. Tough, strong, competitive. It's Micronesian rugby league, baby. Let's get into it. Let's go. Alex Johnston. I touched on it before. Try scoring machine, fast player. Arguably the best try scorer out of the two teams. Honestly, to be honest with you, is Alex Johnston. He's the best one there. Gets the job done, but in fullback as well, how is he going to be sort of mitigating some of that space he has? He's a very crafty player too. So obviously at fullback, you do have a bit of room to run to the side. Alex Johnson in open space is very dangerous. I just need to tell you guys that. Justin Olam for the Melbourne Storm. A wrecking ball. An absolute ball in a china shop. You know, there's just no silence with this guy. It's Stampede. It's 110% all the way. No handbrakes. It's a man who's physical, tough, aggressive. Again, when he puts on that PNG jersey, you know he's going to give you 100%. Look out for him to cause some absolute damage, particularly on his opposing wing. And he's going to be taking on Semi Valemane. That's going to be a beautiful matchup. The next one as well is Lachlan Lamb. I'd even argue and say that he's probably the best overall, playmaker, half so to speak, out of the two teams. Lachlan Lamb has, in my opinion anyway, played well thus far. When he plays for the Roosters, he's not a bad player. Good passing game, good kicking game, good vision for the game. Will add so much for the PNG team as well, particularly who like to hit the ball up with their forwards in there. I think he'll be a very tricky customer to handle, so to speak. The other one as well is Ratovo Puara. And I know him commonly as a regular for the PNG team. You'll see him in there. He's got that build, very bulky sort of a dude, but he's got a fresh delivery, a clean delivery of the ball. Doesn't mind a run as well. Ratovo, very strong customer as well is he, and again defensively good, and he's an experienced player as well. He'll be able to lead the boys around the park there. Last but not least for mine, I have Mackenzie Ye as well. A strong player, strong forward there, will be able to do some of the hit-ups there. And again, coming off the bench when the Fijians are tired, he's somebody you want, and I'm looking forward to him. Alright guys, so for Fiji, I have Mikaele Lavarawa, and I guess it goes without saying what he does at the Dragons, a powerhouse, a dynamite. And you got Micah Sivo as well. Those two dudes, we all heard of the Splash Brothers. How about the Smash Brothers or the Crash Brothers? You know what I mean? Or how about the Wing Brothers? Because that's all they're going to be doing, is going down the wings and scoring tries. Micah Sivo and Ravalawa spot the difference in terms of physical power, speed, just aggression, just open space running. Oh man, Micah Sivo's run as well recently against the Roosters was beautiful. Absolutely loved it. Kevin Naigama. Now we all know what Kevin can produce. Not only is he an experienced campaigner for Fiji as well as rugby league in general, but he's also someone who lifts up Fiji. He's that emotional, spiritual anchor, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Really, he is that person who really digs in deep, really has love and passion for playing for Fiji, and you can see it. And when the chips are down, when things aren't going well, turn to him to lead you as the captain, as the leader, as somebody who's doing it for him, does it. He's one to look out for. Everyone loves watching Kevin Naigama play. The passion is unparalleled, cannot be replicated. Tui Kamikamika again. He'll be versing his opposite there, and he'll be versing his opponent Justin Olam there. Kamikamika to mine, powerful, big Fijian, a brute. Again, heavy on the fitness, which is good. A very good player as well overall, defensively, offensively. He knows how to crash over the line as well, which would be good for Fiji if they want to replicate any of those tries. But again, one to watch. Viliami Kikau, one to watch again. You know what he does at the Penrith Panthers. I don't think I need to highlight too much of what he does. Fast player, good ball handler, defensively, very, very good, especially in situations that require someone to be desperate. Watch out for him. He's that type of person. One of the best, in my opinion anyway, desperate tacklers in the game, full stop. I'll talk about what I mean by that, but, whenever the game's on the line and you need someone to do something big defensively, he's the one to go to. He's going to add so much to this forward pack as well. It's crazy. Alright guys, as we sort of wrap this up, the prediction. Look, as this game is going to be physical. There's no doubt about it. But I think this game can also perhaps be one-sided. Both backlines are strong in different ways and different abilities. Even the forward pack as well. But in saying that, it comes down to one thing for mine. And for me, it's who controls the game in terms of the forward pack. Who controls it? And for mine, I'm probably leaning more on Fiji on this one here, personally. So, guys, in saying that, though, the prediction, I think Fiji win this game here 1-12 in a close, tight affair. But at the end, I think Fiji still have just a little bit more there to be able to beat PNG, in my opinion. So, yeah, Fiji 1-12 there, in my opinion. PNG, we all know what they can do, right? As soon as they put on that beautiful yellow jersey, That's it. It doesn't even matter who has it on. You know you're gonna be in a heck of a world of pain. And as for Fiji, we just love them for their flair, their strength, their tenacity. Oh, when they put on that jersey, the Fijian jersey, things happen. Spark starts to fly. But in saying that, I cannot wait for this. Not only is it a beautiful game in terms of rugby league, international rugby league, but it's also a game, again, we can see players. And both these teams are building for the Rugby League World Cup as well, need I remind you. But at the same time, I must say this before I go. David Mead, thank you for being a good servant to PNG Rugby League. And obviously his reasons for opting out for the World Cup is, it gives someone else a spot. And he's done his bit for PNG Rugby League. And he's left a good legacy as well. So I leave it with that. And at the same time as well, Fiji, again, I cannot wait for this game. This game here might be the game that steals the show. We'll have to see, and we'll have to wait and see. But that's what I'm thinking on anyway. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next time. And PNG Kumuls, Fiji Bati. If you guys want to win, what do you have to do? Hold the ball. Take it easy. See you guys next time.